up to my ears. How about that? First time ever, and they were older than me. Normally it's third grade and less. But and this lady is eating Peruvian fast food. She's got corn on the cob, and the kernels were bigger around than your thumbnail, and then she's got some cheese in the bag. This is an ancient YMCA or YWCA. Those doorways are shower stalls. They had figured out how to have showers. I don't know if the water was heated or not. I wouldn't be surprised if it was, but this was for the military, and that's where they actually bathed.
An apron,
Curtain.
clothespin bag, curtains, dish towels. What's a tiny blanket made out of all the little leftover pieces? Quilts, right. It was really every little bit of these were getting used. Now, basically, one of these 100-pound flour sacks could make an entire going to school dress for me. My mother really made her own patterns. She didn't buy patterns. So all it cost was 5 cents for a spool of thread, and I had an entire going to school dress, which I think is pretty good recycling. What do you think?
And write them, read them, love them, fear them. Find them, you can use them, say them, you can hear them.
You'll think that I already have courage.
Follow me. I'll show you where to go.
And so the gatekeeper pointed them in the right direction, toward the castle of the Wicked Witch of the West.
To get to the Wicked Witch's castle, you have to go to the spooky forest. Good luck!
And so the sad group set out on their journey.
Pompous host, Leonato.
Then let us hasten. When I imagine The general state of wickedness, I dream to be involved with it. And to have it be against one such as the impenetrably righteous Claudio. Why, it makes me absolutely jubilant. Well, this must be what those righteous folk mean when they speak of rapture. My tongue is nearly numb.
What are you thinking of, my lord?
Right, you can come right to me. Yep, right here. I'm right here. I'm right here, Ray. You have that little tiny little, what is that? Yeah, great, okay. It's a Munchkin megaphone.
Like a top and love it, and I take all mechanically, it's A1 perfect, you know. But I had a couple of little scratches, but I've never taken it and had it redone. This is just what it looks like, and I got a lot of parts to go with it, you know. But yeah, I try. Being my age, I don't need a convertible anymore. I just probably trade it and get a wheelchair, powered wheelchair or something pretty soon. I don't need the convertible anymore, you know. So, but that's. I've had it for years and sure enjoy it.
Holding on to my granddad's hand. He was pointing to a promised land that lay beyond the reservation road. He said, don't make a promise you won't keep, and don't betray the earth beneath your feet. And we walked on the reservation road. Just for that one moment we were resting with the wind, and the sound of horses thundering echoed once again back to a place where hearts and souls belong. I'm 1,000 dreams away from my reservation road, 1,000 dreams away from my reservation road.
office once in the state of Maine. He said, I bet I can't do worse than old what's his name. She shook things up for a little while, told the good old boys off good with a wink and a smile. She had a whim of iron, you couldn't tell her no. And if you did, she'd prove you wrong and say, I told you so. She got a big eye.
That can be had there too, so that's something we need to look at, but.
I agree with that. I just feel that we do definitely need to do something. The cracks are in there right now.
Yeah.
For the people that are using it.
I would go with Tim on that, get an estimate for what it would take, come back, and then we can discuss it. If it's completely out of hand, then, if we're spending too much for crack filling for a 1-year patch.
I can't imagine it's gonna be obnoxious, not to fill the crack.
Can you,
I can get hold of Dewey tomorrow and ask him,
okay.
because it's falling under Park and Rec.
Terry, you want
so-
to let Dewey know that we kind of want to get an estimate for that first and then take a look at this again? We can bring it back in.
A question, you talked about us having a very healthy unrestricted cash position, 3.6 months. Is it too healthy?
I would say no. You guys are significant. You have quite a few capital projects that are ongoing, so I think it is important. And if you take away your wastewater treatment plant debt, there's not much there.
Is that your comment, that you'd like to see speed humps?
Well, I would be interested in the feasibility of it, and then, obviously you can't place a cost on a life, so, I think there is a cost-benefit concern there, but for me personally, because I have kids, I think it would be worthy of consideration, especially since Pleasant has them. People probably tend to drive even faster now on Walters before they turn to go to Pleasant, because they're going to have to slow down on Pleasant.
I know how you hate giving ballpark estimates, Glenn, but do you have a ballpark estimate on a speed hump?
I sure don't, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you very much, Bob. We did have, and continue to work together. We just had dinner with Bob Lessard, Senator Lessard, a couple weeks ago, I guess, in Washington, and we had talk about crossing the aisle. I think it's the first time anybody in Washington had seen a Democratic senator dining with a Republican senator and a Canadian ambassador at Bob Lessard's table. Amy Klobuchar and Governor Hoeven, now Senator Hoeven, and I had, as part of our really tough job
in Washington. We had dinner together, and
we have Tom Saxog here to talk about the school legislative update, and I believe Tom Enzel is in the hallway too, but we'll let Tom go first and take the limelight.
Well, thank you, Mr. Chair and members. We haven't had a chance to talk to you since, as a board.